So next Saturday they are coming.
Yeah, next Saturday.
So when they start the Murali class?
Murli class after finishing.
Yeah.
Without that, they don't understand.
I know.
Because they wanted to start from the beginning.
And they had to do the meditation, no, practice. And then Murali class also 3 classes, no? I took 10 classes.
You can have meditation. Sit meditation, have meditation, okay? Om Shanti. Can we start?
Yeah.
Baba Sakar Murli, May 7, 2018, Versions of Baba. Essence with children. While walking and moving around, turn the ocean of knowledge. This turning of knowledge is food for the intellect. Churn and invent new methods for doing service. So Baba give today telling about the churning of the knowledge, isn't it?
So what type of service he means? Churn and invent new methods.
So you have to find out new method. Baba says some methods, but we have to churn the knowledge. Suppose somebody is there. So I go to somewhere. I tell Baba simple method. It is not working, then I find out what kind of person he is, what he wants, and then I give the knowledge accordingly. So that is the new method, Baba said. Whatever convenient to particular, not, you can say same method not applicable to everybody. So you have to find out new methods. That's it. But by churning only you can get it.
So your service now.
Yeah, service.
Both my and you mean the introduction, the knowledge. Or so giving blessing. And
blessing also. Mind also different kinds of thing you have to follow.
There is a brother Sachin Bhai.
Sachin Bhai, very good.
So one day one type of. So only peace. How to service by mind. It's a very good lesson.
He is a very deep person, a very deep thinking.
I know.
So find out.
Very practical.
Very practical, yes. Question: which children develop the power to imbibe and inspire others to imbibe the nectar of knowledge? Answer: those who make a firm promise for purity as soon as they belong to the Father. Baba says, children, remember, if you do not become pure, even after hearing so much, your intellects will become locked. You will hear with one ear and it will flow out of the other. You belong to the Father, and so you must remove the rubbish. If you perform wrong actions, your throat will choke and you won't be able to relate knowledge. Therefore, remain cautious.
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful. Song: you wasted the night in sleeping and day in eating. Isn't it?
So I used to play the music and hear the music. But I don't know the meaning, something going on.
What is the meaning?
You're eating in the daytime and sleeping in the night.
That is the meaning? Baba said real meaning is that.
You wasted the night in sleeping and eating. So it means in the daytime you spend time in eating, not remembering Baba.
Baba says night means it is a copper age and silver, iron age. So we are sleeping, ignorance, sleeping of ignorance, sleep of ignorance. In daytime, golden age and silver age, we always enjoy, nothing to do because we are not remembering Godfather. So we waste all the cycle, now Baba
So I said the other side.
So go deep. What I mean to go deep. Think it. What Baba meant to say. Every time, different meaning, different types. So think it.
During this, when I was in the training college, every song there is two meaning. One is the direct meaning. Anybody else? Other is the deep meaning.
So Baba always goes to deep meaning.
Yeah, there's one song.
All songs, not only all songs.
Yeah, one saying song about Shiva is in Trikedi, Shiva temple famous. It's sung in Sri Lanka. There are two temples sung by the giants. So one time in Tirukeswaram, the poet sang, the god Shiva wearing the skulls. Maybe Sitar, Elumpanivan, either. A dead body is born, he wearing.
the sister is there.
Yeah, that's colored.
Sister Kala.
So, the direct meaning is he's dancing in the graveyard because he saw the powder and swearing and all that means he's dancing in the graveyard. So always showing is a destruction. There's a destruction. But the place is an old port, long during the British or Portugal time, Solar Kingdom.
Maybe before king, many kings.
Yeah, so that is a port, but it is because the tsunami and the earthquake, it becomes shallow. You know, those most of the coastal area like. So the deep meaning is they dig it and find out Chinese for the clay pots and Greek coins and all this. So many business done, import and export. So the lecturer explained the deep meaning is there's so many civilization is
Yeah.
That means that the civilization are there. Not the dead to body or anything. The true meaning.
Everywhere there is a meaning. Baba always sing a song. Baba always play the song of the movie, Hindi movie. It has a physical meaning. Baba say this is the real meaning what Baba wants.
Sivanam Prakalikran Mama.
So that's the meaning, means day and night. Brahma's day and Brahma's nights. We say Brahma's day for half cycle, Brahma's night for us. That's the real meaning, Baba says. Om Shanti.
Oh, this is why we need teacher.
Yeah, we need think, or somebody knows they can explain.
So today onward I will think.
Yeah, we have to think like that way. Om Shanti. The Father now sits here and asks you children, do you know how the unlimited Father very well? Do you know the unlimited Father very well? Baba said. He has to ask, but otherwise it isn't the system to ask. Everyone knows that he is the mother and father. When you find the mother and father, you become theist. The mother and father is one from whom you receive plenty of happiness. In the golden age, you have the reward anyway. There is no question of a theist or theist there. In the golden is no question of that thing. It is only here. It is the confluence.
There is no atheist.
Yeah, there is no concern. It is at the confluence that there are atheist and theist, knowing and not knowing. You children now know that those who were atheists yesterday didn't know the Father or his creation have now become theist. You now know the Father and you're ready for birth. You didn't know this yesterday, but you know it today. It is said yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Today it is old world, and tomorrow it will be the new world.
Today. Here also today means the what do you call the Iron Age?
Today means confluences now for us.
No, yesterday is the Iron Age.
Iron, yes, today is the confluence, tomorrow is the golden age. Today it is the night and tomorrow. Today it is night and tomorrow it will be the day. In fact, the people of Bharat should know their father. The Somnath temple is in Bharat. People celebrate the birthday of Shiva, but no one knows when Shiva Baba came. The name Somnath means Lord of Nectar has been given, but when did he come and give you the nectar of knowledge to drink? You children now know that you have become theist through Baba. So we become theist through.
So even Brahma Kumari doesn't know when he came here, no? You know the actual date?
No, they don't know. Nobody knows.
Even Brahma Baba doesn't know. But he came to his body.
He came to his body, but he was not aware when exactly he came.
Because the first experience.
First experience, but Baba works through so many times. Exact date nobody knows. Baba said, I don't know. Brahma Baba said, I don't know when exactly he came, because he was not aware many times. He was giving a vision to somebody through him. So not
many
exactly.
Vision, so he doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember.
So Baba didn't tell him.
Baba said, what is the need of telling to you particular day? No need. So that's okay. What is the need of telling the exact day? No, Baba said, okay.
So, then why did he say 80 second birth? Is an imagination?
Not 80. What do you mean by 80 second?
Pardon?
What did you say?
They second this year birthday celebrated 82nd.
No, that year he knows. Ne? Suppose he don't know the exact date, but year he knows. Ne?
Oh, yeah.
Year. He don't know the exact date. You are asking about date.
But even they say maybe 36 or 37.
35, 36, either. Not sure.
Then even you don't know 83 or 82.
That's the reason Baba said. Approximate. Om Shanti. Approximate. That's okay. The Father has sat and given you his introduction. He received the introduction at the confluence age according to the predestined drama. You children know that today it is hell and that tomorrow it will be heaven. Tomorrow means your next birth will be in the golden age. Tomorrow means not just tomorrow, what we are saying.
Not the Tuesday.
Yeah. We are making effort. Today this is the land of death, and tomorrow it will be the land of immortality. The world is changing. The golden age is being created from the iron age. Only the Father would do that. The Father is the purifier. No one in the world knows about the confluence age. You have now become so enlightened. You have now renounced the path of devotion. Today there is devotion, and tomorrow it won't exist.
So the song is also, he mentioned the songs now, every sentence.
It isn't that there is devotion today and that there will be knowledge tomorrow. No, devotion lasts for half the cycle. I clarify now, isn't it? Knowledge is only received once, and you then receive salvation. The Father only come once and grant everyone salvation. This is why it is remembered, purifier, bestower of salvation. His birth takes place in Bharat, but the people of Bharat don't know that this is the temple of incorporeal Shiv Baba.
This in Madhubani means?
No, everywhere. The people don't know. Because people mix Shiva and Shankara in their devotion. So he say, Bharat, people of Bharat don't know that this is temple of incorporeal Shiv Baba. They have a temple of Jyoti, means light. The Brahm Samaj is ignited light because they believe that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is a form of light.
There's a different sect.
Yeah, different sect. So Baba gives, you can say, overall picture what is happening in the world, not only Brahma Kumaris. There are many kinds of idea. Whatever someone said, people accepted that and began to follow that person. You now know the Creator and creation. You have to understand the secrets of the Creator in the beginning, the middle, and the end of creation, and then also explain them to others. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul is the truth, the living being, and the ocean of knowledge. So many titles today coming in the Murli for Baba.
Yeah.
We have to chant the title. How many
Creator,
Creators,
ocean
of knowledge, Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, truth,
living being,
ocean. So count one by one. So that is churning of knowledge. What do you mean
so
by
we
churning?
can mark it, no?
Mark it. We can write it down. So that is churning of knowledge. The praise of each actor is individual. Saying that God is omnipresent means that there cannot be individual praise. A different part is recorded in each soul. If he were omnipresent, the part of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, would be playing in each one.
Yeah, every soul must be Supreme Soul.
There is
even the dogs and cats also.
Everything. There is so much darkness, and this is why the Father comes and explains to you. You children know that the highest part of all truly is that of the Supreme Soul. All the devotees remember that one alone. All devotees are impure. People don't know who are called impure. Sannyasis know a little. They understand that they have become residents of hell through these vices. This is why they feel that by renouncing their homes, they will go and merge into the Brahm element.
They think. So we wouldn't know the Father until he told I am not omnipresent, we also think, no?
Yeah.
Because we think all the creation belong to him.
That's
So Father is there. But he himself says, no, I am not omnipresent. I am only in the supreme abode.
The Father explains this is the iron age. All are choking in the ocean of poison, and this is why this is called the brothel. No, that's okay. That's okay. You give the power to her, you meditate, and let her go.
So, அப்படி எப்படிங்க
I come and create Shivalaya, the temple of Shiva. In the golden age, there was one religion. Those deities have taken 84 births, but they don't call themselves deities now. Those who were worthy of worship deities fell and went through the clans of deities, warriors, merchants, and Sudras, and have now become impure worshippers. Bharat was the most pure and has now become impure. Sannyasis too cannot be called completely pure because they are sitting in the impure world. Those who have renounced their homes and families cannot go to the golden age.
Even when we think when we the body conscious, we are also living in the
impure world. So we should be soul conscious.
Yeah.
You have to forget this world and go to the golden age. You are making identical effort to the effort you made in the previous cycle in order to go to heaven.
Identical means every cycle.
Every cycle. Bharat has become a worshipper from being worthy of worship, and it will now once again become worthy of worship. Only those who are long lost and now found will understand this knowledge.
That's ourselves.
Yes. The intellects of those who don't belong to the deity religion will not be able to retain this knowledge. The people of Bharat take 84 births. None of those of other religions can take 84 births. You too are number wise, not everyone will come down together. The secret of the cycle has been explained to you, children. How is the genealogical tree created? The genealogical tree of souls is also created, and that is called the spiritual genealogical tree. You children know that you reside in Brahmand. The first number is Shiv Baba, then Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar, then Lakshmi and Narayan, and then their dynasty, it is number wise.
You children know that you reside in Brahmanand means in Parantam.
Yes. So initially we were in Brahmand.
Yeah.
Then first number Shiv Baba,
Yeah.
then Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar, subtle region, and then this corporeal world. So three world. Incorporeal,
Yeah.
subtle, and corporeal.
You mentioned Jagadamba.
That's okay. Everybody is there. Lakshmi and Narayan means Lakshmi is Jagadamba, Narayan means Brahma. Brahma means subtle region, not this Prajapita Brahma.
Oh, yeah.
If he is talking Prajapita Brahma, those Brahma. If talking Prajapita Brahma, then he should relate to Mama. He is talking about those Brahma.
Instead of calling him, he is Lakshmi Narayan.
Lakshmi Narayan.
That's good.
It is number wise. At this time, after Lakshmi Narayan, he will not call out each and everybody, Ram Sita and this and that. 33 crore deities.
But earlier he mentioned.
So it is number wise, everything number wise. At this time, you have the whole tree in your intellects. There, you won't have the knowledge of who will come or what will happen. There means in the golden age. However, you wouldn't even say that there is ignorance there. That is reward which you receive by imbibing this knowledge. Sorry. It is now the stage of ascent, and later it will be the stage of descent. In 1250 years, there are 2 degrees pure. You continue to come down little by little. You can now calculate everything. First,
you want water?
No, it's okay. First, there is the trunk or the foundation emerges. You now know the seed and the tree very well. You have now become theist from atheist through the Father. Baba has explained Father shows Son, teacher shows students. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Father shows Son, teacher shows students.
In physical
In physical way.
and spiritual.
Physical, incorporeal, corporeal, everywhere, isn't it? First of all, the Guru shows his followers, and then his followers shows the Guru. Here, the Father is all three. He is the creator. He definitely creates a new world.
Yeah, even the physical also, those days in the curriculum, you know the curriculum?
Yeah, Gurukulam.
So the father, the mother shows the father. Mother knows who is the father. So father shows the teacher. So the teacher shows the Guru mean God. This is the way. So teacher is more than the God. That is, he says, I am a teacher first.
No, he says, I am all three.
I know. But number wise there also.
Father is first, second is teacher, then Guru. Because Baba first comes, given at birth through the mouth of Brahma. So he is the first father, then he gives the teachings. And through teaching, he guides where to go. That is Paramdham. And then comes
That's Sadguru.
Yes, circle, all circle.
He giving service. That is Sadguru.
Sadguru. Lakshmi and Narayan used to rule in heaven. From where did they receive their inheritance?
From father.
Yeah. Who taught them how to perform such actions that they claim such a high status? The Father says, I am now teaching you such actions that you too will become deities. You were very prosperous in heaven. You received your inheritance from the Father. Therefore, the Father definitely came and made Bharat into heaven. The Father says, children, while walking and moving around, churn the ocean of knowledge in this way. So how to churn that Baba is showing? While moving and walking around, churn the ocean of knowledge in this way. How? You received the inheritance from Father, therefore Father definitely came and made Bharat into heaven. So many things to churn.
Even when you're doing every action also, you can churn.
You can churn, yeah. This is food for your intellect. So food you are giving to the body, but for intellect, this is the food. How to churn the knowledge. Baba's desire is that a very big picture of the cycle should be made.
No, already they made it, no?
Yeah, now it is.
Those are long videos.
It would be very good to explain the cycle to anyone. Just think about how to explain to human beings. You have to explain that it is now the confluence age and that the world is changing. There are innumerable religions here, whereas there is just the one religion that the Father establishes.
It's a deity religion.
Deity religion.
Here also there is another religion, no?
Yeah,
unique Brahmin religion.
But not there.
No, the confluence age.
Confluence only Brahmin religion, not any other religion. The ancient yoga of Bharat is very well known. You know that you are once again studying Raj Yoga with God. God alone would teach you unlimited history and geography. Human beings cannot teach this to human beings. This Baba says, I too didn't know anything.
This
Brahma Baba. Baba is not praising himself that he was like this or like that. The Father says, now stop the activities and rituals of the path of devotion.
So when he is doing like this, you stop it?
Baba says, when you understand, then stop it, okay?
Stop it, yeah.
First understand why we are doing like that.
Yeah.
Suppose somebody say Rama Rama or somebody say Namaste, we have to say Namaste. Baba told them all.
I watch somebody, they come and...
It is not required there. They are not required, but somebody say by their feeling, it is okay.
It's okay.
Baba said it is not required. Okay, Baba said it is not required. Baba is not telling you like this. Baba is sitting there, go and sit and remember Baba. But due to their feelings, they are doing like that.
So there are so many things I had to explain.
I know.
They are doing like this.
They are touch the feet of Baba.
Touch the feet,
so many.
the one, doing this one and bowing head.
Okay.
He says you not bow the head. And the third is
काले वो बची गई हो एक्सीडेंट था काले तो
Oh, really?
yeah
What happened?
somebody hit
Oh, yeah.
for
changing
you.
lane yeah
For you,
someone changing lane and
or improper lane.
very bad
So he hit
just
you.
saved
Hit your car.
yes my
Okay.
car is not good
So you got all the insurance details.
yes today I will do
You go to the collision center.
yeah everything because yesterday was Sunday right so
Yeah, within how many hours? 24 hours. Now is that to do?
I don't know.
that's fine everything. I'm okay so no problem
You are okay, no?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
the
yeah
insurance.
that's a big damage
The
but
fixed
it's
thing-
only in car not me
Whenever it happens.
Your car is good.
Yeah.
Your car means your body is good.
yeah body is
No,
good yeah.
there's a psychological. Somebody else, what about the car? Said, no, that's not the problem.
Yeah.
You must ask the person.
Person, yeah.
Are you okay?
Okay, that is very
Yeah.
That means you consider more about the.
car.
Yeah.
Once I
Everything
did
is
it,
fine.
by,
Yeah, good.
then I only found it. So the third thing, they put the letter or something in front, in the bottom of the father's feet, and take it and put it in the box. These are looking rituals
I just devotion.
in the
Baba
devotees.
said it's a devotion. That's the reason Baba said, now stop the activities and rituals of the path of devotion. But some people are doing because they are not understand till the knowledge. Even after coming to Brahma Kumaris. Suppose one day I was telling, Sister Danis was taking a class in Madhuban. It was a big class. I was listening on the PM TV. So she tells, what is the word? No, majority of Brahma Kumars and Kumaris are still devotees. Majority. She told 90%.
I know, yeah.
Because she is watching all these things.
So the other thing,
So it's okay.
and our connection between mind and soul and soul.
Everything is subtle actually.
So
Everything should be subtle. But people are doing physically because they're used to do the same thing in devotion. That's the reason.
no, we contact with the mind.
Yes.
Whenever you want, with mind. So I have so many experience now. So when I'm irritating, I know I'm going to coughing, so I disturb the class. I open the mouth, see my mouth. It's going to disturb the class, please stop me. No.
Gone.
It's gone.
Gone.
So I was strange.
Gone, it will go.
So now it's more powerful.
Yeah. Now it was always powerful. You were not in the consciousness.
I know. Yeah.
Suppose I am in consciousness, I will get it. You are conscious, you will get it. You will get it. I am not, I will not get it.
Yeah.
Same thing. He is always conscious.
So if you phone to somebody, your conversation is done.
Yeah.
Then you write a letter after it is waste. It's a body count. That is but they say they write it and put it.
No, why? There is system of writing, I will tell you. Sometimes people are not able to concentrate in thoughts to give to him. So much bad experience they have.
Yeah.
Everybody's sanskar is different. Your sanskar is different, my sanskar is different. Suppose my sanskar like that, I convey Baba, I am not still convinced with myself that I am writing down. Why? Concentrating my mind in the writing.
Yeah.
So I will concentrate my mind in writing down the chit, so that what I am doing by sitting in Baba's. So I am more concentration with Baba by putting in everything in black and white. I am not able to convey everything face to face.
Yeah.
Sometimes I did a bad thing, I will not even eye contact.
See, eye contact.
So I should write down everything. Baba, I am sorry, and go ahead. So there are different ways. So the Baba told, even senior says, if you are not able to convince yourself, still you are in deep depression or deep kind of things, you write down the letter.
Yeah.
So by writing down, you will concentrate more here, not here. It is a physical way to concentrate your mind. Suppose in the school, you are giving homework, isn't it?
Yeah.
Homework, what is homework is actually to concentrate more on study.
Yeah.
What you learn.
Returning.
So that's the reason some people are doing some writing. Baba say, okay, but if you are doing every time, it is not good. You have to finally, you have to come on a stage that you can do everything from here. But still, if you feel, you can write down. Baba say. That's the reason letter box is there. Everybody has not same stage.
I know. The other thing, so when you do it once, don't repeat.
Yeah, don't repeat.
So that means you don't believe, you are not in a state of believing Baba.
No, repetition again, not same thing for everybody. I take a oath against Baba that I will not do, still I am doing because of my sanskaras of so many birth. I had taken an oath against Baba that I will not do this thing. Still I am doing because through my sanskaras which is already is there inside me, which is buried.
I know.
So it takes control of me, which I am not wanted to, that I am doing. So Baba said, slowly remember me, and this is the only way to remove the all sanskaras, to change the sanskaras. But it takes time, it's not immediate. As for example, we are not perfect, you are not perfect, I am not perfect. Means something is still there, which we are not able to change.
But my mind will say, I am perfect. I am perfect. Then only I will become perfect.
No, that's okay, but still we are not perfect.
I know.
That's the reason we are here.
Yeah. Nobody is perfect.
Nobody, the Brahma Baba is perfect now because he completed his.
No, this finally is gone. No, that is not, he is not here now.
So what I mean to it taken 33 years for Brahma Baba even.
Yeah.
From, you can say, age of 60 to 93. Though Shiva Baba was coming in his body. So everybody has different level of sanskara, what I mean to say.
Yeah.
So you may be finish your
So
sanskara.
many words, no?
So you may finish your sanskara within 5 years. I may finish even not finish even 30 years. Why? Because coming again in me, not leaving me.
And every day we are doing mistakes.
So everybody is different. Baba says everybody is unique.
And every time he give promise. And he has promise. So every time this promise, all these things.
Because of their sanskara.
It's a physical world.
Same thing.
I know, I heard this. Sandhavara told me.
Yeah, so same. No, what says why? Because problem. I know what is the problem.
I know.
Sister don't know. Sandhana told you?
Yes, but she told everything.
Okay, then it's okay. So it's okay. Baba said normal.
No, later.
Yes.
So when you keep it inside, it will burst.
But it will be more problem for you.
It
Better
will
to
burst.
Yeah, so it is better
So
to
let it go.
out. Wow.
Go away. And we also do it right away. We can't do it.
Yeah, we can't.
Step by step.
Step by step. It's okay.
So we are doctors, no?
Yeah.
These are knowledgeable doctors.
Baba is doctor. We are only instrument. You can
And every day, that is, I told Baba every action I had to remember. But sometimes I forgot. This morning I take my coffee, I remember. But before I came, I take 2 or 3, 4 biscuits, but I didn't remember. So after that, I remember.
You see, Brahma Baba tells, I am eating, then starting with the consciousness, okay, I am eating this chariot of Shiv Baba. It comes in the Murli. I am feeding chariot of Shiv. He is eating, but his chariot is of Shiv Baba. He is given on the loan. So he say, I am feeding chariot of Shiv Baba. Immediately, and the second you can say, I forget. Every year, Baba narrates his own experience. So it is very, very difficult to remember always. Very difficult. So everybody is different stage, so it's okay. But Baba can say this thing. Father says, now stop the activities and rituals of the path of Baba can say, we cannot say. Baba can say. Baba has a right. Because Baba is perfect. He is complete. He can say to everybody. I cannot say everybody because I am myself is not perfect up till this stage.
So Baba is perfect, 100, not 200%, because otherwise he doesn't know what we are doing.
Okay.
So you watch everybody.
Everything.
That means they say the devotion, he is omnipresent.
So people can say to some people who are suppose in charge of their center, they can say because they are responsible for having a system.
Yeah.
They can say, okay, don't do this thing, don't do this thing, don't do this. They can say because they have responsibility. Yeah, they can say. But all are not saying. The way of saying is different in charge is different.
Yeah.
So they may say in a wrong way, then again they are creating their own accounts.
And those who saying don't do, he must be in the same stage.
Same stage. That is very important.
Yeah.
And second thing.
He told me that ring.
Yeah. And second, say what is the problem? Suppose you are center in charge, I am center. Say as for example, you are telling in a very soft way, I will telling in a hard way. Same thing, same words. but it creates accounting for me too again.
I know.
I am more responsible and more I have to pay for that accounting. So you have to be very careful. Very, very careful. So people are doing okay. We can, if you, I wanted to tell you something, I will tell you in person. First thing, the first and foremost condition,
Don't in the front
don't
of
in
others.
front of everybody or in others. Second thing, I will not tell you directly that okay, this is not. I will tell you first, okay, brother, you are doing. I should appreciate you first. What are the good points for you, and then slowly I can tell something which you don't like, because nobody otherwise you will not accept it. So Baba says there is ways and means to convey the message always.
Yeah.
So always do as per the practice of the yajna, practice of Shiva Baba. So Shiva Baba can, yeah.
I just need to know કોઈને મારી સોનાની વિધિ એ મળી છે
હા હું ના અત્યાર સુધી કંઈ એવો મેસેજ હશે તો હું ચોક્કસ કહીશ. I will I will okay, and I will convey the message to the class next day.
I'm not sure કે અહીંયા
હા બરાબર કંઈ વાંધો નો પ્રોબ્લેમ. હા અને ઘણી વાર ખોવાય, એકવાર ભાઈ કોઈનું પેન્ડલ ખોવાય અહીં પડ્યું હતું, અહીં જ મૂકી દે ટેબલ ઉપર, લોકો જો મળે ને જોઈ લો ટેબલ ઉપર તો નથી, પેલા આજુબાજુ જરા આગુ પાછું કરી લો, નથી ને હા નદર લોકો અહીંયા જ મૂકી દે, મળે ને તો મોટા ભાગે એવું છે. Now stop the activities and rituals of the path of devotion. Devotion now has to end. Why Baba says stop? Devotion is now to end.
Yeah.
So Baba gives logic also.
Yeah.
Now devotion now has to end because golden age is come. So no devotion in the
So
golden age.
don't go in the.
So Baba says
like,
stop it. Why Baba says Baba gives the logic why he says. See, even Godfather gives the logic why he is telling. And we are telling straightforward, hurting the people without any logic. Isn't it? After the night, the day will come. You children are now at the confluence age. It is only at the confluence age that you receive knowledge how the Father first creates the subtle region. See, only confluence age, how Father creates first the subtle region.
Yeah.
So before he coming down, he creates the subtle region. That he creates the new world through Prajapita Brahma. The human genealogical tree is of this one. They are called Adi Dev and Adi Dev.
Eventually is Prabda.
Prabda. Genealogical means always human world tree.
Yeah.
So that
There are two creations. One is mouth-born creation. So those all 33 crores are from mouth-born?
No, they are real also. Mouth-born also. Both. Without mouth-born, it can't be real. Baba's 5 version on that day we were
No,
discussing.
the Brahmins, we Brahmin from mouth-born.
Yeah, all are. So 33 crores will be Brahmins.
That's it. That is all mouth-born.
Mouth-born.
The first great children of Baba.
Baba. So all will be created here.
Yeah.
Physically. Then they will go subtly there. Then punishment will be there because those who are not finished. Then they will go to the Paramdham.
So the finish means this cycle. Oh.
What finish?
The
Karmic accounts.
karmic account for this cycle or
This cycle. All cycle.
so
by
when
cycle.
you enter the other cycle, new cycle, no karmic account.
karmic.
Fresh.
Fresh.
You're fresh.
Why fresh? Because when we go to the Paramdham, everybody has to go there. Paramdham only pure souls can go. Impure cannot.
So at the final stage, all destruction happen. All have to go to the Paramdham.
Paramdham. All have
So
also.
no more karmic account at the border. They finish the karmic account.
They will not finish. They will be finished by punishment.
Okay, anyway, some or other finish.
Finish. Yeah.
But they zero.
Zero.
So they are zero karma. Okay, and so what is the difference between the samskar and the karma?
Karma then is beyond karma.
Karma.
No
Sanskar means?
No, you can say past accounts. Everything has been burned out. Everything finished.
no
Everything
account,
settled.
Okay. So sanskar means?
Sanskar means memory in the soul.
So it has memory, no?
Memory is there.
The last cycle.
Memory is there, but karmic accounts is not there.
Oh, yeah.
So every soul when comes, even in golden age, in the iron age, when they come, they are pure sato pradhan.
Oh, yeah.
So they are very happy. Suppose Trump is there, as for example, the big souls, they are come late. So they are why powerful? Because they have sato pradhan stage.
So the
Even in iron age.
I know sanskar is there, memory is there. So they do the same karma thing here again, no?
Yeah, cycle. So the memory is there.
So identical, he says identical.
Identical, almost same. Because memory
Yesterday he said identical.
identical. Yeah. Up till now, what has happened, it is identical.
Yeah.
I cannot change the past. Up till
It's
now.
a drama.
It's drama.
I am not involved in drama. It is all praised each time.
Gone. I have no control on that, so now I have control on present.
Yeah.
So at present I will try to, you can say, burn my all these karmic accounts, burn my all these things, so that I can fly very easily to the Paramdham.
Okay.
The human genealogical tree is of this one is Brahma. They are called Adi Dev and Adi Devi.
This one, both.
Both. They are called Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
They are now the mother and father. So how did they create the world? Adam is also called Adi Dev Brahma, but he is not the creator.
The creation is taking through
Baba, Supreme God Father. He is
for
not the
three actions, creation and sustenance and etc.
everything, all three. They don't understand that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, did this through Adam. They don't understand. Surely God is creator of heaven. He is incorporeal Baba. We souls are also incorporeal. We adopt bodies and take rebirth to play our parts. The incorporeal Father is remembered on the path of devotion. He resides in the supreme abode. He is the purifier. He comes into the impure world, educate you children, and take you to the pure world. He comes into the impure world, educate you children, and takes you to the pure world.
It is called the three ways of function. Father, mother,
Father, teacher, Guru.
teacher and Guru.
This is why he is the father and also a teacher. He teaches you unlimited history and geography. You are now becoming master knowledgeful. The father now says, children, remember that if you don't become pure, then no matter how much you listen, you will hear it through one ear and it will flow out of the other. First of all, make a promise for purity, otherwise the burden of sins will not be reduced.
Even we hearing, normally still we do the same mistake. Sometimes we more concentrate, listening. And when you think something else,
Diverted.
diverted.
That's okay. That's okay.
And Father teach once, no?
Yeah, distracting. Yeah, so Maya is distracting. Baba say it is not. Sometimes Baba, why say? Because there are so many karmic accounts we don't know. So Maya is distracting us from our tract. So Baba say, come back. Okay, come back. Okay. Always calling.
So Maya is playing this part,
Yes.
her part.
If you don't become pure, you will fall even more forcefully. The Father says, remember that if you don't become pure now, there will have to be a great punishment.
That is, he says only the old five vices, no?
Yes, vices.
Yes.
There isn't as much as punishment received on the path of ignorance. However, if after coming to me and making a promise to me, you don't become pure but secretly continue to come into the court of Indra, there will have to be a lot of punishment and your intellect will turn even more to stone. Then you will become part of the ordinary subjects.
There's a punishment is different. For those who doesn't know the knowledge, is a no punishment.
There is a punishment. Baba say, if they don't know, why Baba comparing between know and don't know? Baba say, if you know, your punishment will be higher. Why? Because you know the things. Their punishment will be there always, but it is lower as compared to you. They also do something good, their reward is also low. Here, if you are doing something good, your reward is also high. So both
punishment is
punishment also high, reward is also high. Both sides. Status is also number wise. You become the highest of all and also the lowest of low. Here everyone has sorrow. Death takes place suddenly. In fact, death should come at the end of a long life. Truly, in Bharat, life used to end systematically after a long time. When they become old, they would have a vision of the child they were going to become. Here you know that you will share your bodies and
But
go
is
to the
they
Father.
would have a vision of the child. Now they are going to leave the body.
They have vision of the child where they were going to become. they were going to become.
There's a golden age.
Golden age. Here, you know that you will shed your bodies and go to the Father. You have to shed your old costumes. Repeatedly remember the Father. Baba, how to remember now? Baba, I am now about to come to you. You purify the soul with the power of yoga. So talk with Baba like that.
Yeah.
There is just one method for this, and that is to have yoga with the Father.
So we converse, we talk, and we dramatize. He's also saying something.
Yeah, he's care. Because we are talking means we are talking with mind, with thoughts,
Yeah.
not anything. So he also, you can say, respond us by thought only,
Yeah.
by vibrations. Thought creates feeling and emotions. It goes to attitude, it goes to vibration. There.
So we can also play the part of the father.
Yeah.
So when he say, so father says like that, no, you are not doing it. Such and way we can converse.
Even you can play, you are giving somebody blessing, what you are doing, you are playing the part of the Father.
Yeah.
I am getting a peace from Baba and passing through the environment, giving to somebody without speaking a single word. That is, you are playing the role of the Father.
Father. Even me and father, I am playing the father too.
Yeah.
So I am saying father, it look like father saying to the soul.
Yes. So everything consciousness.
Yeah, consciousness.
You will then become pure and satopradhan. The proof of yoga you have has to be seen. Baba says, this is my chariot, Brahma Baba.
Yeah.
You can call him the landlady or landlord. He is very unique. Why landlady? Because through his mouth, Baba gives birth to the Brahmins or landlady. Landlord because body is of male. So he is landlord, male and female both. See how Shiva Baba comes. He says, this one is a landlady and also Prajapita. So by body he is Prajapita. And by, you can say, in subtle way, he is the wife of the Shiva Baba.
I know, yeah.
So he is a landlady. I, the incorporeal one, definitely need a body. Each one has his own chariot. We have our own bodies, our own chariot.
But he doesn't have, he's an incorporeal.
He's incorporeal, so he don't have, so he has to take
that
one
one
law.
we can explain as why you are keeping this picture.
Mm.
See, he is an incorporeal. So he in the chariot, he is the chariot. He came to this body.
How can I become the charioteer? I have entered to the impure world. Krishna was pure. This chariot is fixed in the drama. I only come in Bharat. It isn't that I come in Bharat one cycle and that I will come in Germany the next cycle. Baba said, no. The father explains, you are karma yogis. You have to perform actions. In earlier days, men used to earn an income while the women would look after the homes. Women didn't study as much. It is now
old care.
It is now that they have started to educate themselves.
Yeah.
Women also do business. You children now have to earn this imperishable income. Everyone has to claim their inheritance from the unlimited Father. Those who do so will claim their own status. The status of this study lasts for 21 births. Not only
Even
for
doing the work also, you must be in the soul conscious.
I remember that.
So the result will be very successful. And you spend in the good ways. Otherwise, wasteful.
Baba says in the blessing to the same thing.
Yeah.
Successful. No one except the Father can teach you this study. God the Father is also the purifier. He alone teaches you Raja Yoga and makes you worthy of going to heaven. Your 84 births have now come to an end. We are now going home. Even if you were to remember this much, you would remain cheerful. Baba shares his experience. Baba means Baba.
If you this especially says, no, the year 84 have now come to an end, we are now going home. Even if you were to remember this much, you would remain cheerful. Baba says this. Yeah. So we are going to finish. We are going to the new land.
He tries to remember Baba, but he then forgets the Brahma Baba. He gives his experience. Therefore, Baba says, what Baba says, Brahma Baba, stay awake at night and practice this. And your stage will then become this permanently.
This nights and days will be different.
Yeah, this is regular, you can say.
Yeah.
This is why it is said, O children who are conquerors of sleep, earn an income. You don't have to do anything with your hands or feet or say anything with your mouth.
Yeah, that's an important.
Yeah. Previously, you used to turn the beads of a rosary and chant Rama's name. You now understand the significance of the rosary.
And when you sometimes, these are physical organs, no? One of those five senses. The mind is going wandering everywhere, but they say practically something.
Rama.
Suppose I practice ba 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 in the mouth, say ba 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 ba, mind will be there with ma ma ma.
It's okay, Baba. Used to, so it's okay, Baba.
Yeah,
That's it, Baba.
so when you busy with the mind, so always one thing. You can't say two things in my mind. What is doing? So this one also, with remembering body is doing something. You don't know. There's a what do you call mannerism. Somebody they doing this one or this one, but these are mannerism. But he doesn't know. Mind doesn't know because the
habit.
habit. That's a mannerism.
Habit. Why? Because habit, it doesn't involve mind anything. Suppose somebody is a habit of smoking, he comes to thought, he immediately go out, come back. That's it. So it is a habit. So whatever we are doing action, so many habits which is we don't know even.
You don't, but we must say the word. Five senses must be under our control. When you have meditation, when you are moving, the body is not under our control. No?
That's the reason they have created asanas and pranayams.
Yeah.
Why they gave? Because they were knowing that during the Iron Age, people are not able to control their bodies. That's the reason they are now giving much importance to the asanas and pranayam. So are involved in physical exercise. You are training your body not to even like this. That is required. Baba here says also that I say easy Raj Yoga, it doesn't mean you move your body. If you are moving your body, means your mind is not stable.
I know.
I always say, if you are moving your body here and there,
What is the mind is
controlling that.
What is
involved there.
Involved.
Involved there.
Part of the involved.
Involved, yeah, part.
But 90% may be with the Baba,
but still.
10% with the body.
Yeah, so Baba says, always have a stable yoga.
Yeah.
Baba said, I say easy Raj Yoga doesn't mean you can do whatever you want, but we have to practice. Baba
So
said,
mind is connected with the brain. So brain can do other things. Movement is, heart is beating.
that is the auto process. Some
Auto
process,
process,
suppose you are putting your leg on the fire, immediately withdraw. You don't have to order that leg. Why? It is auto process. Oh, that what you specific name, reflection, some specific name is there.
That's a reflexible brain.
Yeah. So
reflexible action. Every joint of the nerves, there are no joints. There are small brains. I study neurology. So they have reflexive action.
So it is automatic.
So when something is itching, the
immediately
brain,
hand goes.
Even the driving also, brain you straight and steering the wheel doesn't know. We are thinking somewhere car is driving very safely.
So that is so many things which is called
That's
habit.
a reflexive action.
Some are habits, some are reflexive action.
So it doesn't reach the brain, but the joint, you come to the joint and the joint is a small brain. And it
So running of the heart, even digestion during sleeping, they all are reflexive action.
reflexive.
Automatically runs.
Yeah.
Automation. There is the rosary of victory and the rosary of Rudra. All you are now effort makers. This is not called a rosary. By staying awake at night, you will enjoy yourselves a great deal. The time between 9 and 12 midnight is very dirty.
Why is your duty with vices, actions are going on around? Why I say dirty?
Dirty. Because time is not good. People are involved in the vices.
That is
Certain things.
somebody says, some sisters or somebody say, the coast wanderings, not that. But because
No, we are the ghost. We are involved in vice, we are ghost, nothing else. Nobody is ghost, nobody
So
outside.
that is why.
Baba says if you are involved in vice, you are ghost. If you are involved
Yeah.
in good thing, you are a deity.
I know.
Here only. If my mind is positive, Baba says you live in the golden age.
I know.
If my mind goes negative, you live in the iron. Simple, Baba, very simple. Let
That
people
is
get it.
voices are going. The
Yeah.
first voices are going around.
Consciousness.
No,
Consciousness.
all of them are not pure.
Majority are 90% are impure.
Yeah.
At that time, that's the reason people said like that. Amrit Bela is from 2 a.m. Here, you have to remove all your rubbish completely.
So Amrita Vela, I want to clarify. So suppose we are doing the meditation 4 to 4, before 45. But when we wake up by 2, we can read Murali, no?
Amrit Murli, you can do your meditation, no problem. Because time is good.
Reading books and all this.
You can do it, no
So
problem.
I had to practice because I used to wake up at 3:45
No problem.
and take wash and everything and start the meditation for to now today for 5:09.
That's
Actually
okay.
5:07. So I write it down. So sometimes 5:30, 5:20. So now from today night only I had to go early, 9 o'clock.
Okay, there you
So
can set your schedule. No problem. Baba said, this is the time from 2 to 5 Amrit Bela. You have to do at least 1 hour meditation. That is Baba's guidance. 1 hour meditation, 45 minutes meditation. For official time, if you suppose I am not able to wake up in 3 or 2, so Baba's official time is 4 to 4:45.
In the Brahma Muhurtam also physically 4 to 4.
4:45. Baba said the official time.
My
But Amrit Bela start from 2. Baba if suppose you have less sleep or you can wake up early and you wanted to do,
now when you practice it,
automatically comes. So
it normally comes.
So
you
time
don't
is-
need any alarm.
Baba said time is not very important. This official time, but suppose you can start at 2, no problem at all.
But you can earn more.
More.
No.
After after listening to so much, if you don't become pure, your intellects become locked.
So why are you saying after listening to so much?
Because we are listening morely every day, isn't it? And even after doing that, we are not able to have a purity. So Baba said, your intellect will be locked. 1 year, 2 years, so many years. People run away after
That is so much.
40 years, 50 years. People go. That's okay. Their own part. We should not think about them much. Okay, gone, gone. Baba know, he know. It is a connection between Baba and that's all, not with me and that's all. I don't know to think about those people. You won't then be able to give knowledge to anyone. For instance, in Vrindavan, the place where Krishna is said to have danced, there is a memorial of the dance.
Vrindavan or Vrindavan?
Vrindavan.
We call Vrindavan.
What?
V.
You all in Tamil, everything is some different thing.
No, in the Vrindavan, Karnataka.
No, it is Vrindavan in UP,
Uttar Pradesh?
Uttar Pradesh.
Vrindavan, it's a different.
Yeah.
Vrindavan in Karnataka.
No, this is Vrindavan in UP, North India.
Yeah.
This is a matter of dance of knowledge. If you listen to knowledge here and see everything here and then go outside and say wrong things, your throat will choke. This is why you have to remain cautious. You definitely have to become pure, for only then you will be able to have yoga. Acha? To the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, remembrance, good morning from the mother, father, Baba.
The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children love, remembrance, good morning, and say namaste to the
spiritual father. Essence for dharana, number 1, remain a karma yogi. While performing actions, remember the father and make effort to become Satopradana.
The same thing happened here, the blessing. The number 1.
Yeah. Number 2, show means reveal the father, teacher, and guru through your every activity. Remain constantly cheerful with the awareness that you are now going home. Now we are going home.
So we can imagine the golden age?
No, I am going home means going to Paramdham. First we have to go perfect stage, get the perfect stage from here, go to Paramdham, then and then I can go to the heaven, otherwise not. So sweet home means sweet home.
So remember me, he showed me the vision, Paranda.
Yeah, that is good thing for you.
Yeah,
So you can remember very easy.
So I remember Shiva.
Shiva, Shiva.
He says written Shiva.
So you have to, that is called volcanic yoga. Me and Shiva Baba only know anyone else. That is called volcanic yoga. So it burn your all karmic.
So if you do always me and he, always not remembering anything, me and Baba engaged. Nobody in between. Maybe 1 hour. That's good, no?
Yeah, very good. Excellent. Not only good, it is excellent things. So blessing, may you be free from worry and perform every task efficiently and successfully as a karma yogi. So blessing comes from outside, that is awake murlis,
Yeah.
but is always coming as related to the murli. They are putting a blessing which is correlated with the knowledge of Baba on that day. Explanation. Some children have the worries of earning money to sustain their families. But those who worry can never be successful in earning because worry is a negative feeling. That's the reason Baba says. Put your worries aside and perform every action as a karma yogi, for where there is yoga, any task will be accomplished efficiently and successfully.
So that is don't expect the what do you call Kida says. Do everything without expecting any.
No, Baba says, do everything without expectation but with positive thoughts.
Yeah, that is good.
That is very important, where my mind is moving at that time.
The expectation will be given by me when the time comes. There's a saying in the
Expectation is again a negative feeling or waste feeling. I'm expecting means I'm thinking about future.
Yeah.
That I will get this thing. Baba said, don't think future and don't think.
So that's it. Don't think about the expectation. Do your duty. That is it. But expectation, but your fruits, the fruits will come at the actual time, not this time.
Yeah, that's okay.
Right away I can't give, but do your duty always. You are doing your duty for your child, that's your duty.
Yeah, should do. If you receive money earned with worry, it will create more worry. Whereas if you earn happily by being yoga yukta,
Yog means
with yoga,
with yoga.
it will bring happiness because as is the seed, so is the fruit that emerges. Why say as is the seed, so the fruit emerges. Slogan: become